The Areopagus is the composite form of the Greek name Areospagos, translated Ares Rock. It is northwest of the Acropolis in Athens. In classical times, it functioned as the High Court of Appeal for criminal and civil cases. Ares was supposed to have been tried here by the gods for the murder of Poseidon's son Areopagus. History. The origin of its name is not clear. In ancient Greek, pi alpha gamma omicron sigma pagos means big piece of rock. Areos could have come from Ares or from the Erinyes, as on its foot was erected a temple dedicated to the Erinyes where murderers used to find shelter so as not to face the consequences of their actions. Later, the Romans referred to the rocky hill as Mars Hill, after Mars, the Roman god of war. Near the Areopagus was also constructed the Basilica of Dionysius Areopagites. In pre-classical times, the Areopagus was the council of elders of the city, similar to the Roman Senate. Like the Senate, its membership was restricted to those who had held high public office, in this case that of archon. In 594 BC, the Areopagus agreed to hand over its functions to Solon for reform. He instituted democratic reforms, reconstituted its membership and returned control to the organization. In 462 BC, Ephoraltes put through reforms which deprived the Areopagus of almost all its functions except that of a murder tribunal in favor of Heliaea. In the Eumenides of Aeschylus, the Areopagus is the site of the trial of Orestes for killing his mother and her lover. One story has her letting her cloak drop, so impressing the judges with her almost divine form that she was summarily acquitted. In an unusual development, the Areopagus acquired a new function in the 4th century BC, investigating corruption. Although conviction powers remained with the ecclesia, the Areopagus, like most city-state institutions, continued to function in Roman times, and it was from this location, drawing from the potential significance of the Athenian altar to the unknown god, that the Apostle Paul is said to have delivered the famous speech, "Now what you worship as something unknown I am going to proclaim to you. The God who made the world and everything in it is the Lord of heaven and earth and does not live in temples built by hands." The term Areopagus also refers to the judicial body of aristocratic origin that subsequently formed the higher court of modern Greece.